Hi, this is Dee, and I hope you're doing well. Welcome or welcome back to my channel where you receive divine guidance and encouragement. To my current and new subscribers, thank you for your support. It is greatly appreciated. This is your reading for the week of April the 11th, which comes to you from the Gilded Tarot deck, Gilded Royal Tarot deck, and from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards. So the message may or may not resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, just let it pass. In other words, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This message will be for your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I will be giving the messages based on the elements: fire, earth, air, and water in that order, and I will provide you with the what is it called? Timestamp in the subject line. All right. So with that being said, let's get started with the fire signs. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit. What is the message for the fire signs for the week of April the 11th? That's for their greatest and highest good. This is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, let's see what you have, fire signs. All right, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And so as you go through this week, you may find that you are considering starting a new project that will bring in financial abundance for you. If that is the case, then I feel like you're being encouraged to take the appropriate action and go forward. Write out your plan and know that it will be a successful project, task, or desire that you're seeking to manifest. And so remember that earth energy is slow moving energy. So pentacles are earth energy. So you're going to be successful. Look at all the greenery here, all of the animals, representing abundance, the greenery representing abundance. So you're definitely going to be able to be successful in whatever you decide to do. Just know that it's going to take some time for it to manifest because the earth energy is slow moving energy. And also, as you go through this week and establish your plan for your course of action, you may be required to use some inner strength to persevere. So I feel like you're being encouraged to decide on what you're going to begin with, right? This new project idea, this new desire, dream. Once you have established that, take the appropriate actions, but be ready to persevere. Be ready to remain focused. It's going to take determination. That's going to be required. And everything is going to work out for you, but it's going to just take some time. This week is a good week to get started, but it's not going to manifest extremely quickly because, again, this is earth energy. This is not fire energy. It's not wands. It's pentacles. Slow moving energy. And you're going to definitely yield abundance. Like for me, rabbits represent abundance. And is that a squirrel? Yes. And squirrels are very strategic. So use strategic planning, and squirrels never lack. They're always storing up for the future. They're always making plans, right? They're always making sure that they have more than enough. They hide their nuts anywhere that they can find, right? Like in my yard, for example, right? So in my yard, some squirrels, they will hide their the nuts that they've retrieved in like my flower pot, right? And then it will also put them in the ground right next to the flower pot as well. And then there's another area where I have a separate flower pot. They'll put some in there. So they're always making sure that they store up in different areas, which I feel reflects upon the need of having multiple resources as well. So I feel like you might be called also to have the mindset of multiple resources available, because that's what squirrels do. They don't store all their nuts in one area. No, they make sure that they have them in different areas. Why? Because if an animal comes along and dig them up, right? They may dig them up in one area, but unbeknown to them, the squirrel has some stored in other areas. So keep your options open is what I'm getting as well. And seize the opportunities that are presented to you. But success is yours without a shadow of a doubt. You're just going to need to be determined. And so we have this deer here, which goes back to what I was expressing before about needing the determination, the strength. You have it. You can do it. Look at that deer. Look how muscular he is. Look at his antlers. His antlers are huge, which also speaks to about his age, right? So in this case, it doesn't matter your age, but it speaks to wisdom. And you don't have to be a certain age to have wisdom. Wisdom doesn't know any age. So with the antlers being as long as they are, with additional antlers sprouting out from one particular area, that speaks to the years of experience and knowledge. And so whether you have that or you need to confide in someone else who has the wisdom and knowledge that can assist you, that will present itself as you go forward this week. Success is yours. It's just going to require some time. So with that being said, fire signs, be patient. Be very patient. Okay, so let's get your oracle card for the week. I hope this has been helpful so far. Fire signs. God Most High, angel, spirit, guides, beings of love and light, the Holy Spirit. What is the message for the fire signs for the week of April the 11th from the Unshakable Oracle card? That's for their greatest and highest good. From the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle card. All right, let's see what you have, fire signs. So fire signs, you have breathe. This moment matters most. How can you focus on the moment and appreciate all that is well? So that is your question. How can you focus on the moment and appreciate all that is well? So take some time to ground yourself and get focused as you proceed during the week. If you find that as you're going through the week, if everything is going well, you're grounded, you're focused, and then something comes up to distract you, just breathe and recenter yourself, refocus yourself. So let's get your extended message on this. And if you notice, fire signs, there's a lot of green in both cards. Green represents the color of money for some of us. Depends on where you live in the world, right? So green represents that. It also represents the heart chakra too. So I feel like you might need to put your heart into your task, goal, your desire, your dream as you go forward this week. So let's get the extended message for Breathe. This moment matters most. And so the extended message is this, fire signs. The present moment is the key to your freedom. Learning how to be present is the greatest path to liberation. When you overthink, you are trapped and cannot reach a solution. The ego will try to convince you that the present moment doesn't matter, that only the past and the future have importance. But this is the trick it plays to keep you frantic. Fire signs. The present moment offers calm, and when you are in peace, the ego cannot exist. You are being asked, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to free yourself from overthinking the past and worrying about the future by being present in this moment. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and do this again for a total of 3 times. As you breathe in, you allow more oxygen into your system, which helps you as a purification and grounding support. Your breath can help transform your experience of life. Take this moment to connect with it. Spend time each day focusing on your breath for 3 to 5 minutes and watch how you shift to a more balanced state. Fire signs. When you use your breath to connect to the moment, you also move past your mind's perception and ego worries. Whatever this moment contains, choose to be in it fully and connect to it with deep, nourishing breaths of self-love and gratitude. So you're being encouraged to engage in some breath work as you go forward this week. Fire signs, it's going to be instrumental in helping you to remain focused and to keep you on track with completing your task, goal, or executing your plan for your desired dreams as you go forward. So we have the number 13, 1 and 3 is 4. Number 4 is all about being stable, grounded. So fire signs, this is your message. I hope it has been helpful. Thank you for watching. And again, remember to stay focused as you go through this week. It's going to be quite instrumental for you. So take good care of yourselves. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, share. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and press that subscribe button because I would love to have you join us here on my channel. Bye for now, fire signs. Okay, earth signs. Let's get to your message for the week of April the 11th. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit. What is the message for the earth signs that's for their greatest and highest good for the week of April the 11th? This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, let's see what message you have. Earth signs, you have the King of Cups. So as you go forward this week, you might find that someone comes in and give you a love offering, or you yourself give someone a love offering. So you may be admired by someone or you're admiring someone. And so as you go through this week, you might find that you have the courage or they have the courage to actually make that move to request a date night or just to simply exchange telephone numbers. So this is beautiful. This is some cute energy. It's sexy. This is awesome. Who doesn't want to engage in having a romantic opportunity? I mean, some people don't. Some people are fine, focusing on their career, etc., etc. That's wonderful. If you are an earth sign and that's you, then you can just hang around for the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle message. But for those who are open to love, giving it and receiving it, this week will bring the opportunity for either you to make a move or for someone to make that move with you. And if you've been in a dedicated relationship for an extended period, this week will bring for you the opportunity to be creative in how you want to bring back that spark into your relationship with your partner. So it may be that you just want to have a conversation and go deep in expressing your emotions with your partner, or you may want to take an action and do something nice for your partner as it relates to their particular love language. So if you're not sure what their love language is, there are 5 different love languages which you can do some research on and determine what best is suitable for your partner, because it's key to having a successful relationship, I believe, in knowing what the love language is of your partner. Rather, it's a fresh new relationship, or if you've been committed in your relationship for some time, but you want to just ignite or reignite that passion in your relationship. So this is the energy that you have coming forward for you this week, earth signs, and that's for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And now let's get your oracle message from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards. I hope this message is resonating with you thus far, earth signs, as you prepare for the upcoming week. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit, what is the message for the earth signs from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards? This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's for their greatest and highest good for the week of April the 11th. All right, let's see what you have as it relates to your oracle message. So earth signs, you can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. What belief is limiting you? So you're being encouraged to take a moment to assess what thought or limiting action that you're taking that no longer serves you, really, to be quite honest. So you're just being asked to take a moment to assess what is it that you're putting your energy in that really no longer serves you. It's just that it has served its purpose, but it no longer serves you at this time. So in order for you to change how you want the outcome to be in your current situation, you're being encouraged to shift your beliefs, how you see the current situation as you go through this week. And you may be feeling that you need to speak to someone else to get a different perspective or insight, because we have the image of 2 here and the number 2 there. So I feel like that represents the need to engage in a conversation with another individual who may be able to provide for you some insight from someone looking from the outside of your situation inwards. So let's get your extended message for you can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs, earth signs. And that message is this. Are you looking for a quantum leap in your life? Radical advancement is possible when we shift into a higher vibration and tune in to a new frequency. We do this by releasing old beliefs that no longer serve us, as I stated. You've drawn this card, Earth Signs, because you have a belief pattern or habit that is no longer serving you. This is confirmation to what I stated. It is outdated and keeping you stuck, Earth Signs. Our habits and beliefs help us during a certain period, but as we grow, so do our needs. We must clear away the old and make a way for the new. You are at a powerful crossroad in your life, Earth Signs. You have the opportunity to let go of everything holding you back, even if you are not aware of all the things blocking you. You can set the intention to release them so you can step into your future with more ease. You will radically change your life when you shift your limiting beliefs. Look at your experience and life situations and take inventory. Which people, places, beliefs, habits, and situations are supporting you and your growth, and which ones are limiting. Be willing to let go and trust that the universe, God Most High, Source, Creator, however you see the higher power, is supporting you. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Through the release of the old, you welcome in the new. Self-compassion will lead you forward. Create a vision for yourself by imagining your ideal life and who you want to be. Feel it. Feel what it feels like to be released from the old limitations. You are finally free. So feel what it's like. As you create this vision for your future, you're being encouraged to feel what it's like. Have that emotional experience about what it would be like for you to have this shift so that you can make this radical change to get the results that you're seeking in your current situation. So while you are visualizing it, feel the energy of the change and feel what it feels like to be free from any limiting actions or beliefs that no longer serve you, but stepping into a very powerful time where you can manifest your true heart's desires. Because again, the limiting beliefs are just a block that's holding you back. And you may be, wondering, what is it that I need to do? How can I make this change? How can I shift this energy? Because I feel like you can feel that it's not giving you what you need. But even though you may be sensing that, it's important for you to be gentle with yourself. The rose is a very loving representation of being gentle and kind to yourself. And it's a pink rose. And I associate that with like the rose quartz stone crystal, which is a very loving, gentle stone. And if you have one, maybe you want to just keep that with you as you go through the week as a reminder for you to be gentle. And know that you do have the support of God Most High, Source, Creator, the universe, however you see the higher power, shining down upon you, shining a light on your situation. but willing, and is here to aid and assist you as you make the appropriate shift and change to a higher vibration, higher frequency that's going to serve your greatest and highest good. And you might want to consider just even taking some time to meditate to obtain some insight as you go through this week. And so I have with me right now rose quartz. So if you don't have a rose quartz, this is my rose quartz heart that is beaming with the energy of love. You can just focus your intentions towards using this energy if you don't have a rose quartz stone. It's all about the intentions and all about feeling and embracing the energy. So I'm just going to be silent for a moment, just so that if you decide to refer back to this, to use this energy, that you will be able to do it, and there will be a few seconds of silence where it's just very peaceful and tranquil. Okay, earth signs. So this is your message for the week of April the 11th. I hope it has been helpful. Please like, comment, share if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join us here. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. All right, air signs. Let's see what your message is for the week of April the 11th from the Gilded Tarot Royal deck. So let's see what comes forward for you at this time. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit. What is the message for the air signs? That's for their greatest and highest good for the week of April the 11th. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you have the Five of Pentacles as you go through this week. And so you might find that at some point you may be facing some financial hardship. If that is the case, I feel like all you need to do is assess who can assist you without judgment towards you, and just ask for the assistance financially. And so, as you can see, there is the, oh my gosh, what is the window called? Oh my goodness, escaped my memory. But this is the image is due to the stained glass windows. There it is. Thank you, God Most High, for that, and Holy Spirit. So the glass stained windows are of a church, a synagogue, a temple. It's of a place where people gather together for worship. So generally, those places of worship are always open to assist those who are in need. So if you feel called to connecting with a place of worship where you can obtain assistance this week, air signs, I feel like you're being encouraged to take that leap of faith and reach out for assistance. They generally have what's called benevolence, which means they use those monies to assist those in need in the community who meet their criteria, because some places of worship do have criteria, others don't. Or you can simply go to a friend who you know will be able to assist you, again, without any judgment but there to just really give you support. And as they give you this support, I feel like you're being encouraged to take the step to make the necessary change for yourself as it relates to budgeting financially. So if that means that you need to do some research on ways to budget or seek out counseling for budgeting, whatever approach you feel drawn to do, I feel like that's going to be helpful as you go forward this week. So as you receive help, I feel like you're being encouraged to also empower yourself by taking the approach that's necessary to engage in ways in which you can better manage your finances. So the number 5 represents change. And so the change can be simply taking a proactive action to make changes that are for your well-being as you go forward. So this week, if you find yourself in that predicament, air signs, there is help available. There are resources available. Take the proactive action to engage with seeking the assistance. But also, remember to empower yourself. Okay, so let's get your oracle card from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle deck. I hope this has been helpful thus far for you, air signs. So let's see what you have from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit, what is the message for the air signs from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle deck that's for their greatest and highest good? This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. So you have, it's all in divine order. Allow. So how can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? So you're being encouraged to not resist the flow of how things are unfolding in your life, air signs, but to just simply embrace the process and allow yourself to just go with what's happening with ease, so that you don't have a sense of worry or concern about what the next step is going to be, how much longer it's going to take, when it's going to happen, so that you don't bombard yourself with that. Because when those things happen to us where we inflict that feeling upon ourselves, we can have a feeling of just being cloudy in our thoughts, right? Like, look at the image here. It's just very cloudy and unstable. She's concerned, not really just letting things go and trusting the process. But if you look closely, you can see the sun shining through the clouds, right? Breaking straight through. That tells us that everything is working out for your well-being as you go forward this week. But you're just being encouraged to trust the process and let things just flow. Don't push against the current of life. It's only going to create more stress and frustration and concerns and worries, which are not necessary. All right, air signs. So let's get to your extended message concerning it's all in divine order. Just allow. And so the extended message is this for you. There is a divine and perfect order to all of life. Just look to nature to see how everything has its right time and place. Yet it can be hard to see how this plays out in human experience. Any stress and frustration in your life could be because you are resisting what is, right? So don't resist. From a spiritual context, everything is connected and works together. Divine order requires a radical surrender to faith stronger than your will. So, in that perspective, you're being encouraged to really have faith that is stronger than your will, which means you have to trust it even when you can't see it. You just have to believe and trust it even when you can't see it. As we continue, this is your invitation to trust the unknown and believe in something bigger than than yourself. That is funny. Wow, that's confirming. You are being called to stop the struggle. Look at your life and see which areas you are pushing against. Surrender to the flow, air signs. Let yourself ride the current and float forwards. Allow. Just be. Just trust it. Just go with it, even if it's scary. Sometimes it is for all of us. We've all been there and done that. But you're being encouraged to remember how to just go with the flow of life. There is an infinite love presence and one power moving in and through all of us. Allow it. The universe, God Most High, Source, Creator, however you see, the higher power, has a system that works. The sun and the moon know exactly what to do and when to do it. I will repeat that. The sun and the moon know exactly what to do and when to do it, air signs. Human evolution and personal growth are a beautiful and profound system as well. Tap into this flow for your own life. Release all resistance and allow everything in your life to be as it is. As you accept life as it is, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you become free of fear-based manipulations and step into a graceful flow, allowing the world to be what it is and honoring all things as they are will awaken you to a new sense of well-being. Honor the light within and trust the divine flow of creation's plan. Life is truly in divine order, always. I repeat, air signs. Life is truly in divine order, always. So you're, again, being encouraged to trust the process. Trust in it. Go with the flow of life. Go with the current. There's no need to worry. Don't need to fret because everything is unfolding just as it should and in the divine order that it should. All is well. So go through the week knowing that all is well. So air signs, this is your message for the week of April the 11th. Like, comment, share. If you're not already subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you join us here. And thanks for watching. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. All right, water signs. Let's get to your message for the week of April the 11th. And see what is coming forward for you. All right. One more shuffle for you, water signs. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit. What is the message for the water signs for the week of April the 11th? That's for their greatest and highest good. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. from the Gilded Tarot Royal deck. All right, so let's see what you have, water signs. So you have for the week, the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is one with the energy of being able to like get the work done, and is one who has that energy of an entrepreneur. So this could be you as a leader in your workplace, in school, or the head of your household. And so as you go forward this week, either you are carrying this energy or you will be engaging with someone who has this energy. So the King of Wands is someone who can be a little harsh, right? So you might want to just, choose your battles. If that's a supervisor or manager that you're dealing with, just choose your battles as you go through the week. Focus on what your task or goal is and maintain your status of just being in a place of peace, not wanting to engage in any type of conflict. So again, this could be you as a leader or someone who is your leader, who is very secure in their position, who is very confident in getting things done, who do not take any nonsense. So it's no nonsense. It's that fiery, passionate energy, wands, fire energy. So again, either it's you or it's a supervisor, manager that you're dealing with. So if it's you, I feel like as you move through the week, you may want to consider being a little gentle with those who you are leading, regardless of what area you are leading in, whether it's home, work, school, etc., community, etc., etc. I feel like you're being encouraged to just maintain the energy of thinking before you speak versus just speaking what's coming to mind. Because again, this is the energy of one who can be very harsh with communicating, harsh with expressing their thoughts. So if it's you, just consider, having that self-control. And of course, stand in your truth when you feel you need to. Absolutely. Stand your ground when you feel you need to. But have a sense of balance. So, as the King of Wands sits here on this mountaintop, he's balanced, right? His throne is not rocky, it's not shaky, it's balanced. So that tells you that you can maintain a sense of balance as you go through the week. Speak your truth, stand your ground, choose your battles, right? But be mindful. Be mindful of how you're presenting yourself as you go forward, especially in leadership. It's an honor to be able to lead people in any capacity. It's an honor. It is bestowed upon you, and or if you're under leadership, because God Most High, Source, Creator of the universe, however you see the higher being, believes that you can be trusted with that authority. So use it in a way that creates harmony, and again, speak your truth when it's necessary and when you have to do it with sternness. Sometimes you have to be stern. especially when you're overseeing employees, or if you're working in a team setting, etc., etc. Whether it's family or otherwise, yes, there is a time and place for it, but make sure that that timing and place really is calling for it, right? So there could be some difficulty as you go forward this week, which is another reason to make sure that you're just balancing that fiery energy. Look at the king. He don't play, right? He don't take no stuff. He do not play around. That's that fire. That's that fire. But don't get burned by the fire, though. Don't let the fire burn you. Don't create no karma that's going to come back and burn you. All right, that's to consider as you go through this week, water signs. So let's get your oracle message for the week of April 11th. I hope this message has been helpful to you in some way, shape, or form at this time. So let's see what your divine message is from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle deck. God Most High, angel, spirit, guides, beings of love and light, the Holy Spirit. What is the message for the water signs for the week of April 11th from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards? This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for their greatest and highest good. All right, let's see what you have. So you have, out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? So I feel like this is a message that relates to overcoming some challenges, some trials, and you've come through. You have made progress, and as you go forward this week, you will see that and experience that energy of relief that that particular phase or situation has now come to an end, and you can move freely going forward in a place and space of complete joy and happiness, because you've been able to achieve victory and or success as you've overcome some challenges, some difficult times. So as you can see in the background here, that there is the image of like peace due to overcoming a situation, a circumstance. The shadow is reflecting tranquility. And the woman on the card has a halo of bright streams of gold bars that are just stemming from the halo, representing the presence of God Most High, your angels, your support team, creator, source, however you see the higher power, the universe, have overshadowed you with this brilliant halo of accomplishment, of tranquility now after overcoming some challenges. The white dress representing peace, representing purity, because now you have this pure way of seeing the future based on all that you've endured, all that you have overcome, all that you have endured. The sun shining in on your situation. So you're going to experience this energy as you go forward this week. So this is beautiful. Let's get your extended message. For the out of the woods, you've made it through. That is awesome. That's cause for celebration. And I'm noticing The number on the card, excuse me, is number 10. Number 10 in the tarot represents completion. How fitting. Represents completion, ending of a phase, of a cycle, moving forward to a new beginning. How awesome is that? It's wonderful, water signs. That's due for celebrating. It's worth celebrating. All right, so let's get your extended message for this. You have worked extremely hard to get where you are right now, water signs. And the pressure has been released. You are free of the burdens that weighed you down. It may not feel like you are fully clear of the difficulty, but this card signifies that you are much further along than you realize. The past is no longer affecting you, and you are able to move forward. Take this time to celebrate as you enter a brand new phase of your life. What did I just tell you, water signs? What did I just tell you? You've grown and learned valuable life lessons. Thank your past for the blessings in disguise and celebrate that you are no longer stuck. Congratulations. This is a beautiful time because you have arrived at a new level of peace where things that used to affect you in a negative way are no longer holding you back. You've learned from the past and can now gracefully exit its confines and step into all that you are meant to be. Take this time to step forward with hope, happiness, and dedication to well-being, water signs. This is a time of freedom and new beginnings. Consider the past behind you. No more closure is needed, and it is in your highest good to move forward. Place your hand on your heart and repeat this mantra. I am grateful for my strength and honor, my well-being. I am proud of how far I've come, and I appreciate all my experiences. My resilience is my superpower. All is well. I am at peace. I am grateful for my strength and honor my well-being. I am proud of how far I've come, and I appreciate all of my experiences. My resilience is my superpower. All is well. I am at peace. I'm grateful for my strength and honor my well-being. I am proud of how far I've come, and I appreciate all my experiences. My resilience is my superpower. All is well. I am at peace. So again, water signs, this is a time to celebrate your accomplishments, your success, your determination, your victory of overcoming the struggles that you've faced, that you have obtained victory over and now are walking in and living in the peace that is the result of your dedication and determination not to allow yourself to succumb to your situations and circumstances. So this is beautiful energy. This is a beautiful message for you, water signs. And so I hope that the message has been helpful to you in some way, in some way, shape, or form. Thank you for watching, liking, comment, and if you're not subscribed, please press the subscribe button, as I would love to have you join us here. So this is your message again. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now, water signs.